Hi, Pep. You said before the top players decide where they want to play and they knock on the door. So like Lionel Messi knocked on the door last year, but it didn't happen. Did he knock on the door this season? And are you, obviously there's only 4 or 5 days left of the transfer window. Are you surprised it's come down to the last few days before?
Every season is the same. It's part of the negotiation. The clubs arrive always the last 24 hours, 40 hours, and everything is moved. But I think this season maybe is going to move a big things. I don't know what's going to happen. So it's a mystery. So I know the transfer this season is so weird, and there are big issues. So especially the English teams have done 1 or 2 signs, the big ones, and maybe the rumors from Madrid is going to do something, and the rest I don't know it's going to happen.
Are you expecting any of your players to leave before Tuesday?
Right now I don't think so, but maybe it's going to happen, but I don't think so. But like I said with the first question when you asked me about Cristiano Ronaldo, is in 4 days anything can happen. But if you tell me the opinion right now, today, right now, everything is going to finish like we are right now. That it's good enough.
Okay. Ian Laderman.
Hi, Pep. I listened very carefully to what you said to Hugh about your future, but I would just like to ask you one thing. That the quote that I have read from the Zoom chat that you had with Brazil was, after 7 years in this team, I think I will take a break. So I think that's what's caused people to think that you will leave. So was that a mistake to say it, or was it? I mean, your English is very good. You don't normally make mistakes with English. Could you just explain that quote to me?
Ian, I explained the answer, wasn't it?
So that quote just isn't right. You didn't mean to say it.
I would say that 7 years, many years, but I explained the answer before, and maybe the quote is not perfect, or maybe my English is not perfect, but now I am here at, almost 2 a.m., I repeat again the answer.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I don't know what's going to happen. What I want to say in this Zoom is when I will finish my time in Manchester City, like 7 years is a lot of years already for the manager. It's happened normally 7 years because you won some titles, otherwise you are being sacked. So when I'm going to finish my time in Manchester City, I will take a break. This is my quote I want to say in that moment. And after that, after the break, maybe I would training. And they ask me, would you like to train a national team? I'll say yes, because I said in the past as well. But like I said a few minutes ago, I repeat again, Ian. So I can move maybe in 2 months or 3 months, or maybe I can move in 2 years, or maybe I stay here 4 or 5 more years. So I don't know. I cannot answer you this.
Okay, Stuart Brennan.
Hello, Pep.
Hi.
Hi. If you do go into the season without another striker, how much of an opportunity is that for Liam Delap? Or is this a season too soon for him, perhaps? Do you think he'll play a full part this season, or just playing cup games and that kind of thing?
Of course, will be part. So we cannot forget how good we have done in the recent past with the same squad that we have. And always we are trying, like all the clubs, trying to improve, to get better the team, the squad, because we are not the same people, because the players in one moment of the time, they are one level, and after they reduce this level, or they get down this level, and after they can rise again. Sometimes it happens, sometimes not. But we have, I think, 4 or 5 players in the young academy that we can count absolutely on him. Liam is one of them. Unfortunately, this pre-season could not be with us for the looks. Is injured, but it's a little bit complicated. But of course, we have an option. But we have many players can play in that position. So Raheem play in the striker. Ferran can play there. Gabriel can play there. Even Riyad can play there. Even Jack Grealish can play there. So We have, of course, not typical striker like Liam or Delap, but we can find alternatives. Always, I believe, like all these years, we score a lot of goals playing with the strikers and sometimes without the strikers. We have to do is playing better. Try to achieve the level, the intensity, the desire, the hungry, the soul that we had against Norwich, and be consistent in every single game doing this. This is the target, and play better, and the process do it better, and play better in a high pressing. And when we defend deep, be more solid, improving our set pieces. That is what we want to do, and that is going to try.
Thanks, Stuart. Don Farrell.
Hi, Pep. Just about your forward options again, you've said previously that Gabriel Jesus is one of the best in the world at the high pressing. I just want to ask, what are the specific things you look for in players like Gabriel, and what are the demands on a player in your team in the attack with the work they've got to do off the ball and working with the pressing and things like that?
Well, and off the ball, they have to run like it was the last minute of his life. So I don't like when I see a player don't run. I don't like at all. Because they have to convince me why the other team men can run and this guy cannot run. If he convinces me of that, maybe, and convince their mates that run for him and him or he doesn't run for the other ones, I don't understand the theory. So, and Gabriel is the best in the world in that terms. He can play in 3 positions up front, and he does absolutely everything for his mates. Absolutely. 1 minute, 90 minutes. It doesn't matter the minutes he plays. So that's why it's a joy and lucky that Manchester City years ago, he contacted me with a good price when he was young, and I think he grew up, and hopefully the best years of him is ahead of him.
Thanks, Dom. Per Carlson.
Hello, Pep.
Hi.
You obviously know Mikel Arteta well, and tomorrow you're facing his team, who's just signed Martin Odegaard from Real Madrid, a player who was once rated among the biggest talents in the world. What do you think about him joining Arsenal, and do you think Mikel Arteta is the man to bring out the best in him?
But I think they suit perfectly for them. The ideas I think Mikel has, and with Odegaard. So I think Arsenal lost him for the loan season last season. So at the end, they paid the transfer, and as a young player, look incredible, look good quality to take a decision in small spaces. Looks like a nice guy. So when they decide to do it, it's because it works. So when you are with one player for 6 months, 7 months, you know exactly how he is on the pitch, off the pitch, and after when they take the decision to take him, definitely it's because they trust. So, good decision, I think, for both.
And as you said before, it's only 2 games into the season. But how do you expect this Arsenal side to develop under Arteta, and what do you guys have to watch out for tomorrow?
It will be a real tough game for us. Arsenal, we cannot deny, is Arsenal. So, I think the last 10 years we can be a little bit like Arsenal, compete against them. But years before, Arsenal was the dominant with Arsene Wenger, the more influenced person had been Arsenal for many, many years. So Arsenal remains one of the biggest clubs in England. No doubts about that. And after 10 fixtures or 12 fixtures, we'll see what is the situation. So to make any statistics or to make, how is the team, you need more times. You know that. You have to more time, more games to realize how is the team. And I presume absolutely a real tough game for us. And hopefully we can do a good performance and
Thank you,
and win the game.